Each one of these players is used to being the best player on their high school team. I take stuff from them, even though they probably don't think I do. When they go to college, they're now going to be on a team where there's another great player. Just enjoy it.
What's up? It's your girl, Overtime Chloe, and I'm here in Houston. And of course, I had to pull up on my guy, Austin Rivers with the Houston Rockets. Let's go see what he's doing. Austin! Austin!
Uh-oh, let's see who's here. What we got going on?
Hey,
what's up?
man?
How you doing? Thanks for coming out.
Yes. Are you ready for practice?
I've been waiting on y'all. I'm ready to show you what Houston's about.
All right.
Texas lifestyle.
We gotta get to it.
Let's go.
So day in the life, Austin Rivers. We're going to practice?
Yeah, we're about to go to practice. Watch us get to work, and you'll kind of see like my daily regimen and what I do every day.
Are there any specific things, though, that you want to focus on or work on?
For me, it's been shooting threes, which I've shot a lot better over the past couple months. This team, obviously, is different than most teams I've played for, where I've had the ball in my hands a lot. On this team, you don't, get it as much. You have to be more ready to shoot. Because of that, I've had to adjust a lot of things, which has been nice. I've learned things. Today, I'll probably lift a little bit, and then I'll shoot. And then after that, I always get a haircut before any.
Okay, gotta look clean.
Yeah, I gotta try to look clean at least.
New Orleans, LA, Washington, and now here, do you feel like you're starting to adjust and starting to get into like a real routine in Houston?
I love the city of Houston. It's been my favorite city I've played in. The fans here are great, and the city of Houston's dope, and the organization is a first-class organization.
It's crazy too, because I remember back when you were at Winter Park, and I even remember like watching your mixtapes. And when you look back on your time, what do you remember that you love?
I think the best thing from back then was, I think playing with, you had no responsibility then. I mean, it's like at that point in time, it wasn't about anything. It wasn't about, the money. It wasn't about all the stuff's involved now. In high schools, you went out there and you just got buckets and you try to win. I mean, that's what it was. That's what high school basketball is.
When you do think about that time when you were a McDonald's All-American, what sticks out to you?
I think getting to meet the other great players and getting to match up yourself with them, not only on the court, but off the court.
Because you played with AD, right?
Yeah, I got to play with AD, Brad Beal, Mike Carter-Williams. He actually has recordings and videos of us all together. I think in one of the guys' rooms, we all have freestyle battles.
Oh, we gotta bring that out.
Yeah, crazy freestyle.
So we not dropping that mixtape?
No, sir, no. My days freestyling have long been over.
What city was it in
Chicago.
When you played?
I was in Chicago, which was really dope for me. It's where my family's from. My father, that side of the family's all from South Side Chicago. So getting to go back there and see where my father grew up, getting to see my family and enjoy those type of things was pretty cool. It's kind of like playing in front of a home crowd for me.
What was the emphasis today in your workout?
Today was just shooting every day, just shooting threes off the dribble, on the move. Wasn't a good free throw shooter last year or the year before, so I decided to change everything. So and it's resulted in much better, way more confident at the line now. So.
Before this, we were watching your dunks from the Powerade Jam Fest.
I should have won. I can't remember the last time I dunked on someone, probably 3 or 4 years ago. It was in the playoffs. That's the last time I dunked on somebody.
But you just want to let the people know it's still there.
Oh, facts. Yeah, I still have the bounce for sure.
So here's some of the guys. Jalen Green, his dunks go crazy. Yeah. And then Greg Brown, he's just so tall and athletic, so he can basically do anything. I mean, I still think you could give him the work though back then.
You talking about dunk-wise? They might got that. Some of these dudes, man, these days they're getting more and more athletic. Back then you could do a windmill and get a 50. You know what I mean? You do a windmill now, they give you a 4 or 5 just because they won everything. It's the McDonald's dunk contest, so all the great ones have been in it. Whether it's Vince, LeBron, Paul Pierce. I mean, any Hall of Famer has been in that McDonald's dunk contest.
Here are some of the girls too. Paige Beckers, she's the #1 right now.
Yeah, everybody knows about her.
I've
seen her. I like her game. Who's the, there's another one, blonde-haired, that's really good.
Oh, Haley Van Lith.
Her tight handle, I like her game too.
Yeah, lefty. They say she plays a lot like Harden.
I don't know how it is now. When I played, it was super competitive, especially if there's a matchup. I like when they compete.
Even at that time with the McDonald's All-American Games, you were Doc Rivers' son, and now you're Austin Rivers. So even that pressure, I'm sure. I
don't know how to make this sound like I wasn't like being cocky. I kind of like expected it. You know, I was like the top player in that class, so I knew I was gonna be at McDonald's. It's just, I just remember seeing pictures of him in the McDonald's and stuff of him showing me, and for me to be in the game too. I'm not quite sure. I think we were the same number. The game was so cool, and again, he's from Chicago, so to play in Chicago was really dope.
All right, so you just wrapped up practice and your post-practice workout, so what's next?
Next, I'm gonna go in the locker room, get lined up, get my hair ready. My hair looks terrible right now. At least get a lineup and then get ready for tomorrow. So if you wanna come along and see that.
Yeah, I'm with that. Let's go. All right, so you're getting the lineup. We got your boy Derek here, and so you're faithful to him, right? No other barber? Uh-oh.
I got a couple, but Derek is my only guy I go to in Houston. Man, once a week I always have my hair cut. I just feel clean, you know, everybody feels good after a good haircut.
Who is Austin Rivers?
Well, I'm a family man, one. I'm private, which is something I've tried to work on, because people have written their own idea of who I am as a person over the years. A lot of it not true, but because I've never really given people a chance to kind of know me. I love the game of basketball. It's not just something I'm good at. I live and die with basketball. You know, I have a lot more to give, man. Not only on the court, but off the court. My life is based around my son. That's just what it is. It might not be the most fun lifestyle. You know, I'm 27. I could be in LA and out here and vacation, but when you have a kid, that stuff just doesn't really mean as much anymore. Things kind of come into perspective. And he's the best thing I have. So. That's job number one.
What does hustle for greatness mean to you?
Hustle for greatness, you know, you gotta work hard at your craft if you wanna achieve greatness. I've never been one to compare myself to others or my journey to somebody else's. I don't see someone else's success and get discouraged or lack success and feel better about myself. I've just never been that type of person. It's about working as hard as you can to maximize yourself. When I was in 8th grade, 9th grade, my goal was my senior year, I want to make the McDonald's game. Like, that's what you want to do. I think I was actually at school. My high school coach came up to me after practice, like, you know, you made the McDonald's game. It was an honor. The McDonald's is the biggest game of them all, and that's the game you want to make, is the McDonald's game.
How do you think you've matured as a player since your high school days?
You know, you realize you don't know everything. In fact, you realize you don't know a lot at all. You like have to think back when I remember I was a rookie, like I thought I knew everything and like I was so wrong. That's the biggest thing I think I've learned is just you're never a finished product and you're far from it actually. And each one of these players is used to being the best player on their high school team. Each one of these players is used to being the guy in their AAU team. They get the ball every time, that's why they're here. When they go to college, they're now going to be on a team where there's another great player. Most of these guys are going to be the best player on the team, but you're going to be playing with some really good players now. It's a chance to learn how to play with someone great as yourself. Learn from players. There's nothing wrong with learning from your peers. I think people take too much pride in not being able to learn, because then when they go to college, it's just different, man. It becomes like, that's like now you got to prove yourself, because every scout's watching. Everything becomes so serious, and NBA, obviously, a whole different level, so like, enjoy this. I've always liked high school basketball, and I like the NBA, it's those two. So I love watching, following the high school players. I watch their mixtapes still. I watch, if their games are on TV, I watch them. My favorite player is Jalen Green.
Oh, awesome, okay, yeah.
He's my favorite player right now. I love watching him play. He just has like star kind of written all over him. I think he's gonna be the next NBA star. I like Josh Christopher too, he's a dog. I just like how he's a dog. And he has a lot of potential. I like Paige though, too. She might be the most poppin' girls high school player ever. She's like pushing the envelope for women's basketball, and she's doing it from high school. Funny enough, I actually saw a move she did the other night. I actually worked on it the next day, because it's a move I'd never done before. And I did it. So I take stuff from them. Even though they probably don't think I do, I do.
Hey, I appreciate you for letting us tag along.
Oh no, thank you for coming out.
Day in the life, Austin Rivers, we out.